Hi everybody, my name's Danny. We're going to put a new show on here called Let's Get Guitarded. So every week we're going to put on a show about one of the instruments that's here at the museum where we film this. Some of the guitars have stories that we'll tell. We'll play them through amps. There's all different kinds of stuff. Old guitars, new guitars, cheap guitars, expensive guitars, American, Japanese, what have you. But just an opportunity for everyone to kind of maybe learn a little bit about things that we play and have some fun with it, because I'm not the world's best expert. I know a lot about them, so any commentary is more than welcome. If I say something wrong, please let me know. But it'll always be myself here and my friend Kenny and Adam sometimes. So if you hear a question out of left field, it's probably one of those guys prodding me along because perhaps I've forgotten to talk about something. So anyway, folks, I hope you enjoy this, and we've got a lot of guitars to go through. Let's get guitarded. Everybody, welcome to the museum. Today we have episode 1 of Let's Get Guitarded. So we picked out something kind of oddball off of the racks of junk that we have around here, and this guitar was actually pieced together in many ways, but there are many handmade parts to it. This was made by my friend Rory Anderson from Pekin, Illinois, and we've got a beautiful RA there on the headstock for Mr. Anderson. The body came from the Guitar Fetish place, but it's actually real abalone, all inlaid in strips, and this is just such a beautiful guitar, just absolutely gorgeous. So we have a Wilkinson 2-point bridge. And then Rory, the neck is all made by hand, so this is all hand planed, and a beautiful piece of bird's eye maple, and then of course Rory does kind of an amber color for me because I like the look of those old Fender guitars. The body itself, I believe, is just made out of basswood, so it's kind of a medium weight guitar. And one of my favorite things is on the whole guitar is Rory does a series of inlays on the guitar. So 1, 3, 5, and 7, or 3, 5, 7, and 9, excuse me, they get larger, and then at 12 he puts all the dots from big to small, and then he starts back up at 15 and it goes big to little. And it just makes this really neat pattern on the guitar, which I just think is wonderful. So that's really creative thing. And again, it's kind of neat to have a guitar that's made by someone local. We live out here in the middle of nowhere. That's why we can play as loud as we do all the time, and use real amps and things like that. Anyway, it has a rather large neck. It has a typical Fender 9.5 radius, medium frets. Again, we don't really use jumbo or anything. A real bone nut, locking tuners, which are very convenient, I find. And yeah, it's just a really good sounding guitar. Again, made by someone local here. And we put the fancy, these just came out when I got the guitar made, the Seymour Duncan Jimi Hendrix set, which I think they sound really neat. But anyway, folks, we'll kind of turn this thing on here, and I'm not that good of a player, but you can kind of listen to what the guitar sounds like. We'll just kind of go through the sounds here. There's the back pickup and the... This nice and clean. Might be a little tenacity. And then you can go in, you know, the in-between, you know. Got that nice little, in the middle, you know, the Robin Trower kind of thing, you know. So it's got a lot of snap to it. And then we'd have these two, you know, real favorite of Stevie Ray. And we're playing through a Marshall Jubilee, kind of a cool amp in and of itself. We'll talk about some of those amps too as we play, but mostly we'll just have fun with them. And then the front pickup, of course, you know, just a nice. We're just doing clean there, but I don't really use much other than volume controls. So if we wanted to go through all of those same type of sounds, just turn the guitar up. So really, really a great sound, you know, as you crank these guitars up. Has that nice nasally strat sound that we all love. And these are true single coils. There's nothing reverse or wound in these, so they're just noisy. Whatever position you're in. That's why God gave us the volume control. Just a really nice sound, and here'd be, you know, that kind of in between again. It's got that, you know, that's. And then, of course, the classic strat sound on the front. So I love that sound, of course, you know, just all you have to do is clean it up, you know, turn the guitar down and this is a guitar locally made by my friend Rory Anderson. It's a beautiful thing. I'm lucky to have it. If anyone wants him to build one, hey, get a hold of me here at Peoria at Florey's Music, and we can arrange that for you. And we'll show you some other guitars that he's built over the years as we go and delve into the collection here at the museum. We thank you so much for tuning in. Hope I didn't bore you to death. Get guitarded.